About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
In the air, left field. Verdugo ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside. And a count even 1-1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Carlos Narvaez stands in now and watches strike 1. Abreu off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Abreu coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Truist Park, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Walker Buehler.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And now it's even up.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1-1.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Ozuna is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Matt Olson.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it one-hops the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Here comes Austin Riley. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Just missed. That misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And there's a ball. Alex Verdugo next to bat for the Braves. Popped up. Toro settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Top of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Meyer goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2021. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Abraham Toro in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Trevor Story, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Grounder might be 2. 1 at second.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. in there, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail here 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Walker Buehler will go back to work.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So here's Murphy now. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next, Michael Harris II. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Luke Williams next up for the Braves. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfielder had perfect technique, and the throw was on the money. It takes a perfect one to get him. Great job to win the inning.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Schwellenbach back to work. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
One gone, runner at first. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That one's in there. Strike one. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Schwellenbach over to first. Duran back on a dive. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throw on to Olsen, and Devers is set down. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Walked his first time. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone if he does.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1, and that's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. The throw in.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Meyer, the next to hit, takes outside.
Nope, upstairs.
Check swing, called strike. Narvaez off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Albies batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Inside, just missed. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. And the defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
It falls in, and that's a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
There's one out, and that's two. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves 1. On to the 4th. Now here is Abraham Toro. Splits the plate, 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna after it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That's a base hit. Story on his way home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 3-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Verdugo makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Devers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. The Red Sox 4 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the inning, Austin Riley at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's in there at the knees. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a That one ripped right center field. Back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Hit in the air, left field. Durant makes the grab. One away. Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. Curve. Hit right back to him. Slings to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Digging in, Luke Williams. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Truist Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Wilyer Abreu. Just missed. Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Meyer stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Braves 3. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. And that's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Matt Olson up to the plate. One down, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Crochet getting ready to go. Birdie, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Ball one there.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Still only one out here in the inning. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. And Olson is set down. Here's Austin Riley, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Meyer to first. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Schwellenbach back to work. And fouled off. 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Trevor Story. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that
Ball,
one is
that's
inside. And that's through there for a strike. 2-2.
2-2, yeah.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off. Owen Chu now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Red Sox 4. Garrett Crochet taking over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 35, Garrett Crochet.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 in this one.
Alex Verdugo.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela under it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Sean Murphy.
And that one is inside, ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weisser up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Can't get there, base hit.
Up next for the Braves,
Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. This splits between April and May there. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Story corrals it. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luke Williams. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. In the air, out towards right center. Rafaela on the move. Squeezes it. And that is that. Braves strand 1. They lead at 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Duran, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses off the outside edge. And now 2-0.
Ball 2.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. Yeah, that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Abreu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a pretty big at bat comes.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Schwellenbach out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Rafael Montero comes on now,
and he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Narvaez in the box now, takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Montero fires towards first. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Braves' pen comes through in fine fashion. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 5 and the Red Sox 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weisser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This to third. Zips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back, second
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Fought off foul. Inside. And 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Well struck, right field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Ozuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. And that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's out to center field. Rafaela under it. They got it for out number 2. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 3. Pulls that one foul. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Toro. That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer.
Number 39.
Montero, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one fouled off. That clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Verdugo puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Abraham Toro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
0-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Fastball is outside. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The tying run at the plate. Pop up here, third base side. Murphy under it. He's got it. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Braves 6 and the Red Sox 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nick Birdie. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Here comes a pitch. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Hard hit, right side. Throw over to Toro. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Up and in, and that's ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bernardino also throwing. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now a chance for Michael Harris II. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Durant makes the grab for the 2nd out. And now the shortstop, Luke Williams. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
In the air, right field, Abreu. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
And here is Ceddanne Rafaela.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one down the line. And foul ball. That one the other way. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's Devers at the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Gonna count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Abreu in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll do it.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.